Hey guys, Boz here. I wanted to give you a quick little preview of the Arma 3 beta. I'm running the dev version, which you can activate in your Steam just by right-clicking on the item, and then there's an actual tab for participating in the beta. One of the things that just came out, we're going to go to the editor, is originally when this game was released, the alpha and the beta, this was the only map you could play on, Stratus. And it was a decent map, but it's really small. They've just put Altis, which is kind of the map. This thing is massive. It has huge cities. It has all kinds of stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pop in real quickly to the editor and just kind of spawn in with a chopper, and we'll fly around and just look at some of the map. Now, pretty much one of the coolest things besides the sheer size of this map and all the terrain is that there are so many things that are enterable. I mean, almost all the buildings can be entered now. So for combat, that's going to make it great. And then obviously just for things like DayZ, if people try to convert the mod over, there's going to be so many more places you can go to loot, to hide from zombies and all of that. So here's our little bird. And let's go ahead and get in. Alright, so we're going to spin this bad boy up. But before we take off, we'll set a marker here at Athera. Let's go there. Alright, so we're a little bit of ways off. So we're going to be flying over a city here. And this is a pretty good sized city in itself. But let's just take a look as we fly over. Lots of buildings, almost every single one of them enterable. Different styles of structures. I mean, like all computer games, a lot of repeated buildings just because it's too much work to have every single building be unique. But I mean, the size of this map is massive. This is one of the biggest maps in any video game. There are a few games, I think like Just Cause 2 is bigger, and so there are other games that are bigger, but literally if you were to run around this map on foot, it would take an eternity. But it's really going to play out because there's so many different areas. There's these plains areas, there's like a salt flat, there's like a wasteland area, all these populated cities, small little areas, like you can see just a few little buildings down there. There's all kinds of things. But the engine looks so much better. The clouds are volumetric clouds. The terrain looks good. There already have been people who have ported Chernarus to this engine. But here you can see we're getting close to the city. And even over there to the right, there's a city. But here we are coming up on the city. I mean, just look at the size of this thing. And I don't even think this is the biggest city in the game. I mean, there's just so much to it. I mean, all these buildings. I mean, these are so much bigger than some of the areas in Chernarus. And again, this is a small area. So let's go ahead and hover this bad boy. And let's go land and just take a look over here. I mean, look at all these doors and these buildings, all these rooms. I mean, windows, stairs. I mean, just think of all the close combat battles you can have. So I'm really excited about Stratus having other options now besides just the Stratus map. I think this map is really going to add a lot to the game. So many cool things that are going to be able to be done with missions, with campaigns, and of course with mod developers working on things. But it wouldn't be a video without doing a little crash course here. So let's take out some of these buildings. We did. You can see I was killed in action. Woe is me. But I'm really excited. Like I said, I hope that a lot of you guys out there already have Arma 3 and got it while it was on alpha and the price was cheaper. If not, it is still cheaper than it will be when it's officially released, but the release is coming very soon. But this game looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I can see us starting to do survival games on this map eventually. So I hope you like this little quick tour. I really think this new Altis map is going to be awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see any other info about Arma 3 or anything of that nature, let us know.